Good morning, Apache Junction High School. I can't be there this morning, so I regret to say that I won't be able to walk you through the drill animation and answer your questions in person, but I have this little video and I'm going to try and talk as little as I need to. And you may hear my son in the background. That's just because he is excited about marching band as I am. He is a band nerd in training at 20 months old. Please let me know, Dave, Carl, and Robin, and anybody else, if there are any questions or concerns after seeing this animation and seeing the charts, but everything should work out pretty great. Okay, so here's our drill animation for the first movement. There are 22 sets and one percussion subset that we'll talk a little bit about as we get to it. First, we're going to check out the sets just via the coordinates that you see on the page here, and you'll see how they progress into each new set, but on the page first. And then we're going to check out the virtual marching band members here and how they progress, and we'll talk about a few possible issues that you might get into along the way. But first we're going to check out the animation with music and the coordinates. Here we go. It's the opening set with the chorale. We have a big excuse me, a big follow the leader from brass here and from woodwinds here, where guard does work here. The second set, they're passing through the woodwinds to get to the front area over here. Moving to the third set here. Right now everybody holds except for guard, who is going to the sideline for equipment. Here's the tempo change. This is not what it looks like. This is supposed to be a rotating block for the trumpets. It's one thing the animation wouldn't allow. And here's everybody just floating to their spot. Here's the saxophone soli and the low brass bass line right here. Trumpets rotating circle. Guard, this is just a path issue. We just need to go around the woodwinds here instead of straight to your spot. And again, the same thing, going around the drum line because they'll be moving out, so just make sure that you're choosing the correct path when you go to this spot. And this is during the percussion feature. We're getting ready to go back into full ensemble here. You notice the flutes and clarinets are getting ready to play their soli right here. And here's the beginning of C, is what we just hit. Guard has a follow the leader that's continuous in two separate groups, you'll see. That actually completes right here. And we have our last pass through that goes through the drum line so we can get to this block set. And then we all expand for 8 counts. The last set right here. And then everybody hits the last chord right here. Okay, now we're going to check out the animation with our little virtual marchers here, and a few things to keep in mind are, for instance, our drum line, which is in the back here attached to the brass line, and our guard members look different, so that's just something to keep in mind. In addition to which, something that we can't, again, do in here is necessarily to dictate where they pass through or how they pass through, so sometimes just keep in mind that they're going to need to go around a coordinate instead of just going directly to it. So here is our animation with the virtual marchers here. And again, here's our pass through guard through the high woodwinds to the front area here. Guard moving it to the front again. Here's our trumpet rotating form. The saxophone's getting ready to march towards the low brass here. And guard curving around the drum line and reacting to this form here. And then, of course, we're going to have guard go through this open space instead of going directly through. This will not be a pass-through. They're going to go through here. There are 2 blocks reforming while guard and drumline move here. And again, guard, we're going to move around, not directly through, around this space, around where the drumline is moving. This is, again, our percussion feature. Right here we have kind of a semi-rotating drumline block here. We have reforming squadrons and the winds and brass. Getting ready for full ensemble here. Guards forming into their own blocks in the back, while the high woodwinds here march towards each other. Everybody opens up a little bit more. Guard, this is again that follow the leader. This is one line, and this is another that you'll see split right here. And this is a pass-through to get through the drum line to this outer area right here. Full block expand, everybody for 8 counts. And then final formation here. High woodwinds and trumpets, since you got the melody, are moving towards the front. Everybody else is supporting forward hits on the last count. And that's it.